right, everyone. Welcome back to another week of SCSRA Live. Tonight we are joined just by Eddie. I'm not sure where Devin is, but he's not here right now. Maybe he'll join us. Maybe he won't. I'm not sure. But tonight we're going to talk about the All-Star race. We had the Open plus the 2 heats for the All-Star race and the main. So we'll talk about what happened in all of those. We got some news for Season 7. Hopefully Devin pops in at some point to talk about recruiting, see what's going on with that. But again, tonight joined by Eddie Morris, the most other reliable admin to show up when you need him to. And we got Cheesy B and Josh in the chat with us today. Welcome, guys. Thanks for coming back again. Looking forward to playing sport on the truck clash. Let's bring it on, Cheesy B. I can't wait to have you race again, bud. Eddie, what's going on with you, bud? Anything new?
Paint.
What?
Just paint, you know?
Yeah. How are those going for you this year? We're got new banners coming. Eventually when you have the new graphics and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, hopefully we get those pretty soon. Hopefully everything gets, ironed out. We get stuff figured out sooner rather than later. I understand that takes time, but it's kind of a pain in the butt, man, if I'm doing all this stuff last minute, kind of like the schedule
Yeah.
this season, especially with the computer issues I had. Completely lost a lot of stuff whenever Asus wiped my computer. I hate they did that. I don't like Asus. I'll make that known.
We all know that.
Yeah. So yeah, they wiped some of my stuff off the computer. I lost a lot of templates and stuff. So yeah, I was kind of scrambling to get the schedule out this season so we could announce it when we did.
I want you to know, Eddie, if we ever do get big enough and get sponsored by Asus, we're probably not going to because of these videos.
It's okay. I wouldn't want nothing they'd give me anyway. Break and I'd have to send the whole dang thing back. Still salty.
Oh my god.
Still salty.
All right, so graphics, paints, not a whole lot else going on. Devin had
definitely
mentioned
not our off season as admins, so
no.
we got that going on too.
No, we're reworking the rule book right now, adding a couple things, uncanadiizing. That's not even a word, but taking the Canadian out of the languaging.
It would be up north.
Yeah. Working on a couple things in the rule book. What else we got? We got recruiting going on. Schedule's done, so don't have to worry about that.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, right. It's kind of it. It's not a whole lot else going on. Yeah, geez, off season. What is that exactly?
Yeah.
Not our off
If you're
season.
an admin, nothing.
Right. Our off season is start of speed weeks.
Well, sometimes that depends on how smooth that week goes.
That's also very true.
If it's another crap show, then yeah, it's not really an off week for us there either.
That's also very, very true. One thing I do want to touch base on, cool thing with season 7, exciting news coming from the SCSRA. We will be broadcasting the next gen race on SCSRA's YouTube and Twitch channel, hosted by or done by Guy Braco. So I'm glad he's going to be joining back with us. Really enjoy his broadcasts. So he's just going to be, we're going to be doing our own productions for the next gen series this season. So subscribe. Hey, whoa. Crowd goes wild, sir. Crowd goes wild.
That's right.
So
that's right.
For all you out there, like, subscribe, notify them the channel, do all the fun things so you know when we're racing. The races will be held just like usual every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, 9:30 for our Eastern folks, 7:30 for our Pacific folks. Right here on the SCSRA YouTube channel and also on our Twitch channel. Links for both will be, well, obviously if you're on our channel now, like, subscribe, do all the fun things. But we'll put a link to our Twitch channel down there as well in case you guys want to pay attention to that as well. Eventually, we will be getting onto Facebook. We're working on a couple of things there to get that set up to get broadcasted back on our Facebook page, but we are working on it currently. and we will see what happens. But that's the fun thing.
Pretty exciting stuff, man.
Man, I'm excited for
You
it.
guy. Good.
I like Guy's broadcast. He brings a lot of energy. Love Josh's broadcast too. Not knocking that at all. Not saying either one's better
We've
than the
got
other.
two great broadcasters. I mean, but
Absolutely.
yeah, for getting lucky with Guy, as a shot in the dark for a replacement, and the whole 9 yards of the situation, like we really got lucky with that one.
Yeah, for
Not
sure.
taking anything away from Josh, but usually you try to rebound from a situation like we were in, and you usually get somebody that's
Yeah, for sure.
turn three,
Yeah.
and Guy's definitely not like that. So yeah, we definitely got pretty lucky with that.
No. So for the future, all broadcasts will be here for the next gen series for this season. Anyways, we'll see how this turns out. We're excited for it though. We're excited to have we have full editorial control. I know there's a lot that goes involved in broadcasting, and what people don't realize is negotiating sponsor spots, and there's a whole bunch more to it than just finding a broadcaster. We like to do sponsor spots. We like to do sponsor races. We like to, if we get people on board that want to sponsor a race or two, then we have their company's logos and stuff like that. And we can't do that with some broadcasting because they just don't allow us to. So being able to do all that in house, and have full control of that is awesome. And to have Guy be able to do that with us is fantastic. So if this goes well, there may be some other things on the horizon. Maybe bring the truck series in if we can. I love Josh and Intensity. So I mean, don't want to ruin that. Ruin anything there. But maybe somehow the truck series gets brought in house if we do other series. So SCSRA productions are going to take off, and hopefully we get some good things coming out of there. More videos going up on the YouTube channel. I'm working on those. So there's a lot. What would it look like to you, Eddie, in the long run? What would SCSRA Productions look like for you?
More graphical work. I mean, just a one-stop shop, I guess, for everything SCSRA. It's awesome. We're going to be able to have the next gen in here like that. Guys sticking around. It's going to be a lot of great things going on here. I'm pretty excited to grow and see where we can take it.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see what we can do.
Because it's really not my baby,
Yeah.
So like, I don't really have a vision to begin with, but I know if anything graphical is needed, then I'm here for it, I guess.
We've got a new job for you, Eddie. More graphics.
Spoke too soon.
Yeah, so it should be we'll see where it goes. I mean, it's definitely a new adventure. I mean, the getting as active on YouTube as we are now, we're trying to be or working towards is put a lot more on my plate. Right now I have the time to, thank God. As long as I just need to learn how to edit videos faster and get into that. But it's going to be fun. It's going to be an interesting ride. There's a lot to learn. But I'm here for it. So let's see where it goes. Let's see. Next up, All-Star Races. Well, let's check the comments here. Guy is awesome, so is Josh. You're just saying, or Josh says you're just saying that because I'm still here watching. Absolutely not, Josh.
Oh, he's still here watching? Oh
Yeah.
Yeah, we love you, Josh.
Absolutely not, Josh. We are not saying that just because you're still here. We are saying that because we actually do love your broadcast. So
yeah, go back and watch the calls, man. Like, it's good stuff.
Yeah. We'd love for you to come over to the SCSRA production team. Wink, wink. Not. Well, that's not true, but there's only so much you can do. I understand. Let's see here. Better team than broadcaster. Man. Oh, better teammate than broadcaster. Who, Josh? What do you mean, Cheese? Don't be mean to Josh.
We confuzzled here.
Don't be mean here. All right, let's get into the All-Star race. This is the Open. This is the first race of 2 for the Open races. Obviously, there's only 2 Open races. So how the All-Star format worked out while this is playing. So All-Star format. So anybody that raced in season 6 that did not qualify for the All-Star race was eligible to race in the All-Star Open. So the winner of Heat 1 and the winner of Heat 2 would move on to the All-Star race. So that's what these 2 races are.
Yeah, and then like in order to qualify for the main All-Star race, what was it? A win, a pole, past champion. Was that it?
Win,
I
pole,
think it
past
was.
champion. I think so.
I think.
I can't even remember, man.
If not, it's close enough, right?
That's close enough
Without
for me.
actually like going back and searching.
Yeah. So it was 2 15-lap races, which Talladega they go by surprisingly quick when you're racing. 15 laps doesn't take long. So good thing with the All-Star format though, I was in both the races. I didn't make it through the first one. Josh took the first one, which is, man, still no bad blood, but I promise.
Not what he said earlier.
We won't talk about that, Eddie. Come on. We're supposed to be nice to everybody out there.
That's why you codenamed it Bruno, huh?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Because we don't talk about him.
Hey,
It was a good race, man. It was fun. Small field, so there was no cautions. But it was just clean racing. I mean, it was hard racing for 15 laps, and yeah, it really wasn't until like lap 12, 13 until we started doing some stuff. But it was definitely, and it was fun racing. I enjoyed it.
I like it every time we come to these super speedways, man. I like Talladega better than I do Daytona though, because like Talladega's just wider, and you get people that like to swat at flies and stuff and
Yeah, for sure.
not hold it on the bottom line. And yeah, I
For
don't know.
sure.
You just got more room to avoid those guys if you're in the other lanes, I guess.
Yeah, 3 lanes is definitely possible at Talladega with everyone holding it clean.
Oh, easily.
Anything outside of that, like Daytona is, you can run 3 lines at Daytona, but it's a lot closer than Talladega is.
Yeah, you don't have much room for bobbles or
Yeah,
beast waters or
for
neck
sure.
coders.
Yep. So here in the first heat, you see us all just pushing, kind of just testing the waters. See, the only thing with this is there was only one team in these races. It was Josh Hall and Gomes. Was Riley in it? Yeah, Riley. So those are the only 2 people that were teammates. Everyone else weren't on teams, so we had to see who we can work with and who's going to take the push and who's not going to take the push. Who's going to push and who isn't going to push, So I'm just kind of playing it out, just riding around. I'm following Cody right now. Max McCarty's behind me, followed by Riley and then Josh in the back. Second and first really isn't the place you want to be, but at this point, it wasn't necessarily about where you want to be on track. To me, this was testing. I wanted to see how far Cody would take it, what I can and can't do with the car, how fast I can get around somebody. In testing or in practice, I wasn't practicing around people. I was just practicing qualifying laps. So I did come out with the pole. So it was good. It was just kind of riding around, seeing what was going to happen. Cheesy asked, quick question: when will iRacing add headlights to Cup cars? I don't know. Would have been nice at Talladega when it went dark.
If they just scan that Garage 56 or whatever from the Le Mans,
Yeah,
got headlights, yeah.
dude. Okay,
Close enough
so
to next gen.
Eddie, what would be the car you would look forward most to coming to iRacing?
I'm content with the trucks and the Xfinity and the Cup, man. Like that's my draw to this.
Yeah, you're an
That's
oval
what
guy.
got me into it. So, yep.
You're an oval guy through and through. That's right.
Like rain does me no good. Like I just want some scuffs, man. If anybody out there in iRacing ever hears this, I want some scuffs.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Eddie has signed that petition. I don't know how many times.
Under several names.
2 cars I would love to see added: the Garage 56 car and the Ford Mustang GT3 car that they just debuted. I would love to. I'm a road racing guy. I enjoy it. I know you don't. Any right turns are
You can have it.
the only ones he wants to do are coming out of his pit box.
They're going down Victory Circle. Party with my homies.
Or right turn on to Watkins Glen for the pit lane there.
Some Glen's okay.
I know you're okay with that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would love to see the Garage 56 car, and I'd love to see the new GT3 Mustang. That would be awesome. The Dark Horse. If you didn't see just a minute before when I passed Cody, I wanted to see what I was doing was just testing to see how fast I can get around somebody. So when I pulled out from him, I stuck to his quarter panel. If
you know, you know.
Eli Raposa. I stuck to his quarter panel because I wanted to see how effective the side draft was to pull him back. And it sure as hell worked there. So I was keeping this noted in my head. So here I come up on Riley. He brought Josh with him and then bailed on him. Poor Josh.
I think Josh fared okay, looking back now.
Yeah, he did. iRacing announced and teased the Porsche 133 back in 2017. Sad that never happened. The Porsche 133, what is that? I'll have to look that up later. You know what that is? It's a Porsche. It has to do with road racing. Why would you know?
Exactly, bro.
Yeah, sorry. For some reason I keep forgetting because we keep doing the 24-hour Daytona race.
Yeah, or attempting it.
Attempting to, yeah. Dude, LMDH every time.
Yeah, I'll never do another GT3 car or whatever those stupid things were called.
That was a disaster.
No.
I turned Riley on accident. Bad push. That was my fault. I'm sorry, Riley. Don't hate me forever. You can hate me this week. That's fine. So coming back to, looks like we got 6 laps to go. It's nothing else really happens here. This is just kind of us pushing what I was doing here. So they were talking about this on broadcast that me and Max running side by side is not going to do anybody any good. And I agree with you. The plan was never to race side by side with Max, but I wanted to see again how far I can get ahead if I pull out, and can I make a gap big enough between me and Max, or between Max and Josh, for me to slip in front of him. And that wasn't working out well. So Max isn't on Josh. You can see I get the run. I just want to kind of see how far we can get up there. This one, I got to run a lot faster than I expected to. Or I expected me to. So I just bailed out instead of slowing down. I just jumped out so I didn't hit anybody. But Josh is just pushing Cody here. I guess I can turn the sound on a little bit. Josh is just getting on Cody. I think my connector's loose from my microphone. I'll have to look at that later.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll figure that out later. That's tomorrow's problem.
Heard that.
Yeah. So again, we're kind of up on like 2-3 laps left at this point, and I'm just following. Just want to see where this goes. From practicing with Cody, I know he can be drastic sometimes in some of the moves he makes. So I kind of just stayed here. This one. Focus back on Cody and Josh. So I kind of just stayed in the back. Let's see what happens. And you'll see what I end up doing here. So we got 4 laps left. We just do this for a couple of laps. There's nothing really exciting here.
They almost sound like you on Discord the other day.
What? You're such a dick. I fall asleep very easily, okay? I was tired.
Bro, Bro, I wish I could. I wish I could.
Bro, I was tired.
I could be super tired and like go lay down and I'm wide awake.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So here we are with 2 laps left, and here was what I was doing. So my goal, knowing that the side draft's going to pull Max off of Josh, is to side draft him and pull him farther back. I wanted him backwards so that coming out of 4 here, I'm going to get behind him, and I was hoping to have a big enough gap to where we could freight train the hell of Cody and Josh coming back on the front straight. We did this a little too soon because we ended up catching them out of 4 or on the back straight, and that was too early. We needed a little bit more time. But if we took too much more time without being able to communicate at all with Max, was that Max or Jake? It was Jake, sorry. So without being able to communicate him at all, the only thing I can do is just kind of will my way upon him, which is pull him off of Josh. So you see here, we went to go high. Cody went high. Josh went high. Everyone kind of split up here. Cody and Jake got into the bottom. Jake kept it on track, which is great. But me coming off of turn 4, I knew I was a sitting duck. There was not a big enough gap between me and Josh. Coming off of 4 for me to be able to anywhere close. So I didn't drift up like Josh had said in his interview. I saw him going up, so I went up with him and then came back down, but I didn't come down, in my opinion, didn't come down fast enough. I think that if I would have just assumed he was going to go back low and just went low before him, he may have still bumped me, but maybe I could have held it. I don't know. But Josh pulls out the win on this one. And after we hit, then Jake, I'm sure, saw the victory. And Josh came back up and smacked him in the wall. I know Jake wasn't too thrilled about that. But I really, Josh did not do that on purpose. So can't hold that against him at all.
Crazy finish.
Yeah. And again, no bad blood between me and Josh at all. It's Talladega, man. I don't expect anything less than everybody to go their absolute hardest at all times. So nothing there but love from me anyways. So next race, we do this again, 20 laps or 15 laps, and we'll see what happens. So start off again, we're just driving around. I get a bad push from Riley at some point. I don't remember when. It might be here. I think it is here. Oh no, it's off a turn. It's on the back straight somewhere. Because I go through 2 and 3 and 4 on the apron. So Riley's all over the place. He just clips my right rear bumper, smacks me in the wall. And I don't think this was on purpose. But if it was on purpose, I mean, it is what it is, man. And so I head into the pits. So now you just have these 3 guys here. And they basically do this for 10 laps. They don't move. They just stay in line. I went into the pits, got my fast repair because I had a meatball flag. And then we just paste and paste and paste and paste and paste. So that's why we're going to go super fast here, because there's nothing worth watching until lap like 12, I think. So they catch back up to me. I just fall in behind everybody. And it was, at this point, I'm just thinking which one of the 3 gets my help. Because I have nothing in this race. I was thinking hopefully if you... Josh says, if you no longer go for a gap which exists, you are no longer a racing driver, by Ayrton Senna. A great man, and hated that it happened. Yeah, man, it was a good race. It is what it is, Josh. Don't even feel bad about it. It's plate racing, man. I'm not even worried about it. Congrats to you though, bud.
For sure.
So yeah, so I just hooked back up with them, and then my job just sitting in the back here is who am I going to help? Do I help Jake out? He's back here in the back with me. Maybe. Do I make if I see Cody or Riley, do I help either one of them? So it's kind of my choice to make. But
me as a driver, I'm thinking back over the season, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like,
well, I mean, I was only in like 6 races this season.
Yeah.
Because I was doing race control for the rest of them. So
I just take all that into account, man. Like how they raced me.
Yeah.
Even if it was just 6 races.
I mean, I honestly I didn't have a problem with any of them. I don't remember racing around any of them. Max's or Jake has always been clean, I guess. I mean, I've never had any issues with any of them on track. So, I mean, who do I help? I don't know. So this is where the serpentine started between Cody and Riley. So on every straightaway, they were literally just serpentining because he was trying to avoid him picking him up off the draft.
I don't know if you went back and watched that part on the broadcast, but it was kind of funny.
It was hilarious. I was watching y'all. I went back and watched it. So yeah, this is what they did for 2 laps. At some point here, I asked Jake, because he's just kind of right in the middle. I don't know what I was thinking going next. Or I didn't go side by side. I was just like, I'm not gonna play the serpentine game because like I have nothing in this, so I'm just gonna ride this yellow line. And when you guys come back down here, you come back down here. But in doing that, I got under Max, Jake. Sorry, I keep confusing you two. I get under Jake.
5 sets of brothers, man. It's hard to keep them all together.
Oh, Garrett wants to come on next week, by the way.
Nice.
So that'll be fun. We'll have him on. But anyways, so I get under Jake and realize that with Jake, me riding below him, he's not catching that draft. I'm like, no, okay, I can't do that because that's not my place to ruin this for anybody.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying in the broadcast, man. I was like, man, if I'm Cody right there, I'm not chasing him up the track.
Yeah,
I'm gonna hang out in that low line like you were, and you know, he's gonna take a lot more time going up and down that track, covering that many more. Yeah. I just wouldn't. I don't play those games.
So right around here, I asked Jake. I was like, hey, Jake, you want to push? And he's like, yeah, man, when the time's right. And I was like, well, you let me know when the time's right and stop moving. And he did. And I started pushing. And it gets in, I think this is the last lap, right? Yeah, it's the last lap. And so I just stuck with Jake. And I was like, all right, we're going outside then. Let's go outside and push you past everybody. Because this was the same thing as in Heat 1. We were a decent distance away where we can freight train them. And here it goes. So Cody and Riley.
Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about this package here, bro. I don't. Not a fan.
Not a fan?
Not really, no. Not really. That inside line, man, has nothing. Like, how are you gonna defend that? You can't.
Yeah.
Like, and then like it's weird too because like, and then they wrecked.
And then they wrecked, yeah.
Yeah, it's just weird, man. Not a fan of the package.
Yeah. So then, so that was Riley's win in the second stage, and he moved on to the All-Star race. So it was him and just Josh that moved on. Let me pull up the next one. Oh man, I'm already tired. That's why I was drinking coffee.
That ghost said thanks, by the way.
Which ghost?
Never mind.
I don't understand you, Eddie.
I'll explain it later.
All right. So let's talk about the heat formats while this is loading. The way it's supposed to go is it was 20 laps. Yeah. 20 laps. In the second heat, the field inverts. It was another 20 laps. And then for the third race, the starting grid is determined by the best average finish from the previous 2 heats. So there's no way to set this, set something like that in iRacing. It'd be awesome if there was, but there isn't. The only thing you can do is the first one where field inverts. So that'd be cool. Well, didn't quite work out that way. I think what we're going to need to do is
Get a GoFundMe for some lights around Daga.
Yeah, a GoFundMe for lights around Diga, or we just need to figure out how the hell these heats are set up in iRacing.
Where's the fun in that?
It's
not an all-star race unless it's messed up.
That is true.
Guy Bracco.
That's 3 years in a row that the setup has not been correct.
It's tough though, like because we don't use that.
Yeah, we don't heat race at all.
It's like once a season, so
the all-star race. Yeah, so it gets kind of hairy. Oh, excuse me.
That ghost must have told his other ghost friend.
But you're gonna have to explain this ghost thing to me. I don't know what you're
talking about. I gotta.
All right. I feel like if you can't mention it on air, it's not a good thing we should talk about.
Probably not.
All right.
It's a good thing. It's great.
Great. So Devin takes the pole. He had a blazing fast time. What was it? 22,992. He was the only driver in the 52s. Everyone else was 53 something. I think my fastest lap was a 53.022 or something like that. So there's not a whole lot that happens here either. It's 20 laps, so it's just kind of quiet. Let's go to Chase and let's look for problems. Oh, wait, there's one. So this is
definitely one.
Max and Tyler. I think in the chat he says, I'm sorry, I didn't even see you there, Max. Car's blue and yellow, so. Anyways, so Tyler comes down. McCarty doesn't slow down, but he loses the group. So now let's go back up to the group. Who goes outside? Oh, everyone goes inside and leaves him out to dry. Got it. I don't think there's anything behind him right now.
Yeah, it was a couple times, man, when somebody would come like doing the conveyor belt on that middle line and they'd come down in front of that inside line, man, and it was just like they put the parachute out. Like it was so crazy. So crazy. It happened a couple times.
Yeah, these are definitely whatever changes they made to the cars, especially the Fords and the Toyotas. I feel like the Fords and the Toyotas can hook up better now because they have more of a square front and square rear. I mean, when we were in practice, I bump drafted Cody at like a 15 mile an hour, maybe 10 mile an hour difference. Speed differential between us. And I hit him as hard as I freaking could. I wanted to see if it worked, first of all. And man, I smacked the hell out of him. Both of us kept it straight, and he shot off like a rocket. Both of us are driving Fords, though. So, I don't know what happened. Or does he drive a Chevy? I don't even know anymore. I don't know what happened to him. I hit him so damn hard, I was expecting him to turn. I I half expected people to turn half the time, so let's go back to the back of the pack here. Not the pace car. Josh Hall. Is this his new paint scheme? No, this is his old one. Oh wait, no, let me fix that camera.
I don't know if that was his old one, it would have the weird stuff on the front like yours did.
Okay.
On the nose.
Maybe he did redo
Yeah,
it.
just check the nose. You can just check the nose. It'll tell you. Yeah. Don't look like there's any gaps there.
Looks
Looks
good.
like a new one.
Yep. Looks good. So these laps are the first 2 heat races are 20 laps. So a little bit longer than the heat races and the open races were. I think it should be opposite. 15, 15, and 20. Why is it 20, 20, 15? Glad you have an answer for that, Eddie.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Works out. Checks out, sir. So yeah, dude, there's nothing that happens in this. Not for a couple more laps.
Yep.
Oh, look, doggos.
Tacos?
Doggos.
Oh. Get me excited for a second.
No.
Viva la taco.
Bro, I just found, so I was driving through Georgetown today, going to get pizza at Sabino's. Great place to play here in Georgetown, by the way. And I saw this little hole in the wall place called Juan and Lupe's Kitchen. I was like, that looks like a small place. Small places usually have the best Mexican food.
Yeah.
Bro, it's nothing but tacos. It's like a restaurant calling for me. It's nothing but tacos. So now I gotta go to Juan and Lupe's in Georgetown. Give me a cerveza and some tacos. Have you ever had birria tacos?
Yes.
Oh, so good. So yeah, here we are. Lap 17. Still got 2 laps left, and we just keep going. Got D right pushing Eddie. Buying him Josh.
Yeah, I just don't. That package is crazy, man. Those 3 cars up there should have been able to do something.
We're gonna do some practice. Got to figure this out. Oh, D right's going up there to battle with his brother. Whoa, crazy. Not like they don't do that every week.
Right.
There was a wreck right here, right? Yeah.
Yes.
That's where it was. The wreck coming to the start finish line. Yeah, besides the Aspen all spin, man, there was like, besides the pushing, there was like no contact for the rest of the race. It was crazy. Okay.
What's up, buddy?
All right then.
Yeah, it's a little weird, but that's one of the things all you got to do is shake your head and just say, man, some people's children.
Interesting.
Yeah, very much so.
Okay.
Oh, that beautiful bean footage. I like watching that. That's sexy.
All right. So if you can't tell, we're on the pace car now.
When the lights go out in Alabama.
It's a little dark.
Yeah.
So Chi says at least the time of day was right at North Wilkesboro last season. However, true, North Wilkesboro sucks.
I don't know. I liked it pretty well.
More than Dega?
I like the results from last season better than I like the results from this season.
Did you win last season?
Yes.
That's why. Okay.
Yes.
Your vote no longer counts. You're biased.
Like it ever did to begin with.
This is true. So, as you can tell, it's a little dark in Alabama. So,
Uncle Daddy forgot to turn the lights back on.
right, someone forgot to pay the light bill, just like their internet bill.
Uncle Daddy, I'm telling you.
See what's same there? Someone forgot to pay the bill.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking people.
Yeah.
And then blame the company for shutting it off.
Mm-hmm.
So, question, theoretical Eddie.
Mm-hmm.
If this was at Daytona and the lights turned on, do we race at night?
Why would we not?
That's it.
Nighttime's the right time.
That's it. All future races will be held at Daytona for when the session is not set up correctly.
No. It's a hard no.
Whatever.
If we're going to go to any kind of extracurricular super speedway tracks, it needs to be Talladega until the group as a whole cannot swat flies while they're in a line. I think the extra room is needed. And even if we still have the extra room we just seen, it still don't matter. You'll find out Daytona comes around in a couple weeks.
Overruled.
I don't care.
I like my gavel noise. I would say you should play one, but you're still muted. Okay, so there's a story behind this between Josh and Eddie.
Don't be bringing me into this there, bud.
You had nothing to do with it? You didn't play it? Not once?
Maybe once.
Mm-hmm. You
But
did
that
it the
was
first time. Josh did it the second time.
No. My once was after all that.
Oh.
Yeah.
So anyways.
Everybody kept trying to get me with it. But I'm in a basement, so.
So, long story short. Well, short story getting even longer.
That's the right way to put it.
So Discord has soundboards if you don't know. Okay. I don't know who wouldn't know that right now, but Discord has soundboards. So Josh, Eddie, and I hang out, play games a lot outside of racing when we're not busy. And one of these two lovely individuals had a soundboard. Well, it's actually from a different server, but it was knocking in one ear.
That is no longer even a soundboard. Like theirs is gone.
Probably because it got one of the admins in that room.
I mean, somebody asked me to play in another Discord and the dude's toe got broke, but you know.
So it's like knocking at a window in your right ear and then knocking at a door in your left ear. Now, I don't have the nicest of neighbors. We have had several verbal altercations, which are completely ridiculous. So these guys play this at like 11:30 at night. I'm telling you, my heart skipped. I about lost my freaking mind. I went and found the pew pew. I was like searching the house. I was not doing great. So I politely, forcefully asked, don't ever play that shit again. And then they did it a second time. So both Josh and Eddie could not be trusted with having soundboard permissions, so I muted them so I would never hear it again.
He's a weenie.
No, I prefer my heart to stay at a normal beat so I don't die of a heart attack.
You need one of those every once in a while. Just make sure that thing's still beating right.
No, it's if I'm breathing, it's beating. No, if I'm breathing, it's beating. Nope. Get that out of here. Josh says this package is perfect.
He would. He won.
We haven't gotten there yet.
I'd say that too.
You
I
ruined
would
it.
I
You
would
ruined the
definitely
surprise for
disagree with
everybody.
Josh. Surprise.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Hey, there's one of those for that. Am I unmuted? Let me play it. No.
No, you are not.
Figures.
You are unmuted now, though. You play that sound. Oh my god. Oh no, that server's gone. Okay, that's
Yeah,
allowed.
server's gone.
I'm sorry, Josh. You still don't have permission to do that. I have trust issues. I wonder why.
Right.
Hey,
I've
Cheese.
got abandonment issues.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
What's up?
Cheese and Josh both say Monza for a road course. I don't know why they're saying Monza. Did we say
I'm
something
gonna
about
need
road
a
courses?
screenshot.
Oh, bro.
Is that the one you're always on about?
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
For
I'm gonna need
all-star
a
races?
screenshot saying that, of them saying that, yeah. An
Bro.
unaltered, unphotoshopped, undoctored screenshot.
Hold my beer.
Monza. Get out of here.
Oh, they both said Monza Oval. Man. Y'all don't know what you're missing. Dude, that oval is awful. There's like jumps in the middle of it. Eddie wouldn't even know because he doesn't know Monza.
Because I'm normal.
No. No.
Because NASCAR don't go there. I couldn't even tell you where Monza's even at.
Well,
That way.
somewhere over the big blue.
Yeah.
So here's heat 2 of the race. So the field was inverted. So winners go to the back, losers or not losers. Last to the front, front to the last. And Tyler Aspinall was second to last behind Max, so he started on the outside line. And again, we just do a whole lot of pushing. So I'm going to go to the back of the pack here. Who's backwards? That's forwards. Pace car. Zimmerman's in the back. So we're just going to go forward here. I think we're going to see where things happen because I don't feel like sitting here for 20 laps. Max pulls off, but actually, no. Is that Max? Yeah, that was Max this time. How did Ryan get this far? Ryan and Josh get this far? Oh, they're in the front. Max pulls off. He's now in the back of the pack. Oh, there goes Devin. Go back to... Nope. Oh, there goes Devin forward now. This is all this was just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Passing.
It was crazy, man.
Yeah. Wait, there was one. I think that was Josh. Yeah. And Carlton Charles. He was probably texting and driving.
Possible.
Slow this down a little. Just gets right under Josh, man. You cannot hit there. You got to hit square. And he didn't do it. However, props to Josh on saving this. Again, he's really good at saving this car. Saved it perfectly, gets back up on track, and we keep going. Kind of splits the field a little bit. That's all right. Because give it a couple laps, they all get bunched back up together. No one lost the draft significantly, so Josh.
Yeah, even though it looks like it.
Yeah. Josh just goes
That's what I'm
ahead.
saying, man. This package is so stupid. Like, I don't understand how the two cars in front of Joshy don't lose that draft up there. But then the outside line, you cannot. I don't like it. I don't dig it. If that's how it's going to be, because it's nothing like it was a few weeks ago at Talladega for the points races here, the playoffs. But like, it was a major difference. And if it's like that in Daytona in a couple of weeks, I'm already going ahead and tell you I can't wait to get out of there.
Well, we got 2 whole weeks of Daytona.
Yeah.
We got.
And if they're going to be like this, I'm not looking forward to it.
We got speed weeks and we got the first week.
Mhm.
I'm excited. I like plate racing. I don't care if the package sucks or not.
I like plate racing too, but dude, the package when it's this frustrating, you can't do nothing,
You just got to figure it out, son. That's part of the problem. That's part of the fun.
bro. There's nothing figuring out about why that car drops down and it just puts the parachute on the whole bottom line. Like it just, I don't get it. If it happened once, sure, but several times, no. Not a fan.
So then Josh gets the draft on the outside, comes right back up. Neon 1, 2, 3 right here with Carlton Charles on the outside. Nick behind Neon with Tyler blinking like a mother trucker. I saw him start doing this around here. It was like this for a couple laps. Blinky, blinky.
Those team secrets were starting to kick in, you know.
Oh, that's what happens. Can't see him. You can't. I see what you said there.
That's right.
Anyways, so again, just hanging out. We're just pacing as fast as we can. Cause I'm the gingerbread man. Anyways. Oh, Tyler. Boom shakalaka.
That should have been a dang drinking game.
What, for every lap completed with no contact, take a shot?
No, for every time you seen that 29 around, take a shot.
Oh. So he got a bad push by Joe.
If you go
Happens.
back and look at Joe's, you can see more of the story there because we watched that after. Watch how I don't know if somebody threw a yellow jacket's nest in Tyler's car there, but outside, inside. Feels like
Oh.
outside. He's like, oh, okay. So he's going here. And then he goes to go there. Like it's I don't get it.
I mean, Joe looks like he's bouncing around the lane.
Yeah, he does too.
I mean, he's swatting bees too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Half the
they
nest went
both
in
are.
Tyler's and half the nest went in his.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. There's lots of bees going on around the track then.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there definitely was.
All right. So Tyler goes around, which leaves Nick Fuller with no help. Team America all by himself. So let's go backwards now. Backwards. Oh, wait. Oh, that's right. That took out a bunch of the field.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Is it this one? Yeah. So let's go to the blimp cam. Watch Tyler Aspinall. And there he goes into the wall. Shabam, shabam. Takes out 23, 27, 55. Takes them all out. And he goes back. He gets you can see that tire's a little messed up there. Right front suspension. It's a little turny to the inside while he's going straight. Would you want that tire as your scuff? It's a little messed up there, Eddie.
Depends.
At least you'd have scuffs then, right?
Right.
So no caution was caused, or no caution was brought out from that. Where's this field? No caution was brought out from that. Now here's the thing. This was a question a couple times about the cautions for this race. So here's how this works. iRacing in our league controls all cautions. We do not throw them manually, even though we do have quote unquote race control. I was watching. I was not. I should watch your view on that one. I will go back and watch it, Josh. Actually, let's do that now since we're here. So we don't throw the cautions for this. It's not fall, I guess. Where's Tyler? Not here, so here. So a lot of people are I heard a couple of questions about, or some people in the cars were asking about if a caution was going to come out. Now, here's the thing. We're running small fields. So there isn't a huge gap between first and last. Because there isn't that big of a gap, when there is an accident that happens, however, yes, that was on the racing surface, a lot of that, damn, that was close, Josh. A lot of that
Yeah.
happens so fast that it gets off the racing surface and there's no one racing around them. So iRacing doesn't have time to throw the yellow. In my theory, which kind of gets tossed up in the air in the A main, because we did get a caution in that one, and that one was pretty close to the rest of the field. So I don't know. But that's the theory.
And that's why we go and we let iRacing deal with the guesswork. So
Right.
we're not on the hook or being accused of showing any kind of bias. You know,
Right.
iRacing handles it. Been on both ends of it. It sucks, and sometimes it don't.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Ghosts. We'll talk about it later.
They loving you today, buddy.
Yeah, apparently. So yeah, back to pacing. Again, 20 laps. And then it gets to the next one is where the fun stuff is. The next one gets aggressive. HGRESSIV aggressive. Yeah, there's not really a whole lot else to talk about. Ryan's outside the draft. Do. Josh was definitely swatting at flies there.
I think he got stung a couple times.
Yeah. Him and Joe.
Yes.
And Tyler.
Yes.
Oh, wait. There went Josh.
D-Right say, yay!
He got a push from D right, and I don't know, man. That was weird. Just hooked it.
That was crazy. This seemed like you could push a whole heck of a lot harder with these cars.
Yeah, that was about the same kind of push I put on Cody when we were practicing in the open. I just nailed the shit out of him. Didn't turn him though. Oh my god, I need more coffee. Or an energy drink or something.
That ghost said, no coffee for you, sir.
Mm-hmm. All right. So here we are with 2 laps left. That's where it's going to get interesting again. Eddie and Devin up front, followed up by now Zimmerman. That was convenient timing. That was D Wright and Nick Fuller. I think D Wright went to go up and just didn't go up far enough. Only thing I can think of.
Yeah. I don't know.
So again, here we are. 2 laps. Or on the... We're going to get white flag here. 4 guys in the main field. Everyone else kind of either wrecked or not around. Oh, no, that's it. So we got Eddie, Devin, Joe Wright for the win here. For heat number 2. I feel like Joe locked Eddie down there on purpose.
No, I was fully committed to pushing Dev there. I was kind of doing a little test session myself. I wanted to see how strong 2 cars were compared to that one drag, that run that he had on me.
It's not.
No. No. And that's what I'm saying, man. This package is it's garbage. Like it's garbage.
And here we go for the A main. So, okay. This is my fault.
3 laps later.
Yeah, right. This is my fault. So I put in the wrong number for Joe on this spreadsheet. And you only got 45 seconds to figure this shit out. I didn't do it in time. So they started rolling, and I didn't have the positions figured out yet. So I was like, add a lap. So I added a lap, gave everyone the starting order. And then they were like, the open felt like the cars could connect and push. The main felt like the bumpers were greased. Interesting. I wasn't in the main, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I didn't really notice that. Like, but well, then I wasn't in the open either. So
So then I called out of the starting order, and then someone's like, "Hey, bud, you're wrong because Joe won a race and he should be up front," or something like
yeah,
that.
because
And I was
he
like,
won the first one, and finished third in the second.
"Yeah, I think I called him like fourth or something like that." And
14th.
yeah, it's because I had put instead of 1, I put 11. So I'm sorry, Joe. So then, after we get it all set out, Joe's like, "Hey, bud, something's wrong here." And so then I had to add another lap to fix it. Oh, yeah, it was bad. This was not my A game here.
Added some excitement to it, Let them fans get some nice, beautiful pictures of those Morris Custom cars going out there.
I just really wanted you guys to drive around in circles and use more gas.
I thought that's what it was.
I
Try to make
wanted,
that, one of those little fuel mileage runs to the end or something.
absolutely. You only had 20 laps, so I wanted to make it a little more interesting. That's the good thing about race control. I can just do what I want. Throw cautions whenever I want. I'm just kidding. No, I don't.
You used to.
I
We've
did that
calmed
once.
you down.
Jesus.
Was it once?
Yes,
Was
I
it
did
once,
it
Marty?
once.
Was it once, buddy? I think
Oh
it was
my
more than once.
God. It was not. I deleted the button because you all yelled at me.
Like twice.
No. Prove it. Prove it.
Yes.
Prove it.
Yes.
You got no
Yes.
proof. No proof.
I'll go find it.
Bro, you will spend the rest of your night looking for it.
You bet.
Anyways.
There, I'll find it.
Yeah. Anyways. Josh, I'll have to take your word on it because I wasn't in the main. Eddie wasn't in the open. So we'll have to take your word on it, bud.
Yeah. But I mean, in the main here, I didn't feel like the bumpers were greasy or anything. I didn't have no problems locking on and staying locked on. I mean, these next gens, they overheat really quick, but if you're locked onto somebody, airflow's kind of cut off, but it don't take long to cool them down either. You can just pop that nose out and have them cool down pretty quick. But
How
yeah, I
does
didn't have
Max
a
lose the
drafting problem.
draft here?
No.
I'm gonna take notes here. Oh, those two cars were far enough back where they barely grabbed it, and Max wasn't going fast enough to grab them. Josh threw the caution in chat.
He threw the caution in chat.
Yeah, he put up a yellow square for caution.
Oh man.
Anyways, so Max loses the draft here, and we pace. Not pace. We race by doing nothing. We just ride around for a lot of laps.
We pace at high speed paces.
Yeah, and this one was 15 laps. Yeah, this one was 15 laps. Ryan Gomes runs a 129 next lap. What happened to him? Oh, well, lap 10.
Hey guys, no helps.
Yeah. Wasn't there a green white checkered around here somewhere?
Yeah, you're on lap 6, bud. Or
Oh.
wait, on the heat? On the first heat?
I'm also was on the heat, not on the feature. Yeah. Anyways, just ignore me. Most people do. So just driving around, lap 7. Driving. 2.5 miles at 200 miles an hour. 193. And we're driving. And we're driving. Oh, we're getting a little wiggly up there. Nope, nope, we just switched positions. Eddie to the lead. Actually, Neon to the lead. Let's just not call it Eddie. The whole team went with him. And we're driving. Here's a couple of people. Oh, Gomes decides to get in the race. Here we go. 3 laps left. Let's see what's going to happen. It doesn't happen now. It happens next lap. And we're driving. Oh, there goes Nick and Tyler. Riley says, I think that's a no, sir. Gomes just trying to hold his position. Holds it fair and square. And we're done. And we're back driving. Up, Nick goes around Riley. Go to Carl's and Charles here, who's probably still texting and driving.
Could be.
There goes Devin and Eddie around, looks like Senor Hall. And, I don't know who that is. We're going to be drafting 5 places back here. Not a smart idea, but hey, it worked out. Eddie's going to go to the bottom line, and there goes Devin.
Yeah, that top line sucks so bad, bro. Devin's like, if you can get it, bro, and you want to take it, go for it. It's like, all right, cool. Because I was thinking, well, maybe he'll be somehow, I don't know,
Yeah,
conveyor belted in front of me or something. I don't know.
it's Nick Fuller. Bad push on Devin Butchino. Gets him right there in the quarter with a little bit of net code violations there. Now, Devin is sideways on the track, and there are 3 people behind him, which is why iRacing called the caution. Fitting that another America driving racer took out the other one. All right. So now we're going to get a couple pit stops. For all those people that had some damage, they're going to go get their fasties, maybe get some new tires. Who knows? And we go and drive. Now we're on a green, white, checkered. We're going to go on board from Eddie from the green, white, checkered. Eddie, walk us through this, bud.
Oh man, I was seriously debating on taking that high side, but it seems sometimes when I ask questions in the Discord, they don't get answered, because yeah, bro. Like I was like, D-Right, who's behind you, bro? And nothing. Joe could have said, hey, it's me, man. We're gonna be all 3 up here in a line, or whatever the case may be. And then I had some kind of flashbacks from the Talladega race here. Really felt like I gave that one away. And was really trying to use Talladega as a way to get into the Final Four, because that's the only reason I get there. So I was disappointed when I felt like I gave that one away. And I took the top on that one, and it bit me really bad. Everybody just they didn't push that middle or the top lane on the restart. I was gonna let D Wright and then him. Well, I was gonna let D Wright know. I was gonna count him down whenever I took off, and I decided to stay on the bottom there because I really started thinking about the last Dega race. So that's why I stayed down there. Right there, man, swatting the bees. I thought he was going up. It's the last lap. I'm going for it. Yeah.
And then he gets punted.
Good stuff.
He gets punted, and he takes out the rest of the field.
Yep.
Which
No, keep watching.
leaves.
Keep watching. It gets good. Get good.
Which
Oh no,
leaves.
yeah. Keep going, Josh.
I know, we're gonna watch Josh. We'll go back to you in a second. Which leads Josh to making through it all. To come around. Gets out of the draft. This is what I should have done to him. Get him out of the draft. But it's what it is. Coming up quick is whoever's behind him. Who is that? Zimmerman. And beats him right at the line, man. At the line.
The crowd goes, wow.
Everyone heard that because your soundboards are unmuted. Look at
That's
that.
the one I played earlier. Y'all just missed it because he's a weenie and muted me.
Yeah. So let's see. Where is this?
Oh, that's nice. Look at that.
Look at that finish. Cheesy said he said violate. And then Josh put a bunch of checkers. Good job, bud. That was a good race. Was a good race, sir. Congratulations on the all-star win. Happy for you, bud.
Faux show.
And the winner of the all-star race got $100. So Josh just got $100 richer for 2 hours worth of work. $50 an hour, man. $50 an hour, man. Not bad. Anyways, let's go back to what happened with Eddie. Because, you know, he took out the whole field.
Yeah, bro.
Well,
like at that point, I thought he was going up.
he
Like,
kind of
I
looked
didn't
like
know
it.
if he was trying to block that second line. It's just happened so fast.
Yeah. These cars are awfully, incredibly hard to save when they start doing that fun stuff.
Yeah.
So,
If
Devin,
you go to my in car, bro, I thought I had that saved for a minute.
you actually did have it saved.
Yeah.
So you had it saved until you got ass ended.
Had it saved until I didn't.
Well, so you had it saved here. You were going straight until D right smacks you.
I think I'm still going straight there.
So watch. Now watch. Straight. You were fine. D right smacks you, and then that unsettles you.
Yeah.
So it wasn't until then that it unsettles you.
Then we all just needed wreckers.
Yeah. Devin decided to try to go.
Pair up a lot of good race cars.
Yeah. Devin wanted to be all fancy like Applebee's. So Eddie's just rolling.
Bro, I'm giving it all I got to get back to where I can. I see cars ahead of me, son. He goes down, I go up. Like, what is this? Goofy is what it is.
Yeah.
No place for it.
Yeah. Oh, we
League
missed
race, official race, none.
Yeah, we missed the wreck between him and Joe Wright. Anyways, so that's the I like it, Cheese. Butt kickers on Josh.
That's right.
Josh says Tony Stewart would be proud of all the torn up race cars.
That's right. He'd want some more. He's like, boys, that ain't a full field. Let's get this all out.
Well, if he wanted more, he should have cut the XRS series and then had some more wrecks.
You mean Paul Tracy?
Yeah. Sounds like a plan, bud. All right. That was the all-star race. Josh came out victorious. Congratulations, bud. You deserve it. Yeah, that's all I got. Sponsor opportunities. We still got some sponsor opportunities open for the league. I know we're wrapping this up now, but what did Josh say? Oh. They seriously scanned that? I'm looking at the Porsche P133 and it's a freaking tractor.
Okay.
Apparently that was
probably people that like spending most of their time in the grass on them road courses, huh?
I guess. Hit the freaking
like
hit the bumps on the side or hit the speed or the curves on the side of the tracks is gonna knock you over.
Yeah.
Why did they scan this?
Because they wanted to, Shane. I don't know.
Hang on. Which screen does this share? Screen share. Oh, I don't know. This one.
No, it's not. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Oh my. What are we doing?
This is even on iRacing's website.
What are we doing?
It's a
Top speed 20 miles an hour?
no, 20 kilometers per hour, 12 miles per hour. Did you see what it's listed as its body type? Convertible.
My goodness.
Steering? Yes.
I know what some people are going to use for their
Oh,
24-hour car next season. They're going to be in that one
bro, could
because
you
they like having to
imagine?
dodge people.
Oh man, could you imagine if like the Formula V's or the Ray FF 1600s were in that too?
Oh my Jesus.
That
And
would
then the
be
super trucks. Throw a super truck in there so they can just go over
hell
them all.
yeah. I like that idea. Give me that Pro 2, I'll drift that bitch around the whole track.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's funny.
That can't be.
Oh, it was an April Fool's joke. Josh, you got me all like happy. Like, man.
I was going to say, bro, there ain't no way.
Josh always does this shit to me.
I don't know what y'all on.
All right. So, sponsor opportunities. Let me see if I can find that information still. Check out the video on that page. I will later. I don't want to get copyright strike. Josh want to know if we hit the quota for wreck cars, I'm assuming.
No. I don't think so. We'll meet that quota in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
We'll get it.
Yeah. All right. So
I hope we don't, but
you know we will.
I have a feeling, yeah. I was going to say, I have a feeling we will.
You know we will. All right. So sponsorship opportunities still available for the SCSRA in season 7. We have the title sponsor for the truck series. The associate sponsor for the truck series. We may have someone locked down on that, but still working on details with that. We have a caution sponsor for the next gen series. So anytime there's a wreck, you get a little logo and stuff up on the screen before the wreck. Wreckage Rewind brought to you by the SCSRA. Post-race interviews, Victory Lane sponsors for the next.
Get your logo up here, boys. Here, get your logo up here.
Yeah, get your logo up there too.
Wrong way.
Yeah. Any sponsors that we have for the league will also be posted or up on our little page here or on the background for any of our videos. Race sponsors, $5 a race, 10 next gen available, 12 for the trucks available. Please message Devin if you are interested or email us at admin@scsra.net. Where can you find us, Eddie?
Great question.
Oh my God. Facebook, YouTube,
SCSRA.net.
SCSRA.net.
That's right. I didn't have that written down in my notes.
Well, it's the same 3 places as all times.
I got CRS, okay?
Okay, bud.
It's a real thing. I got CRS. You're laughing at my condition.
What is CRS, Eddie?
Not funny. Can't remember shit. It's a real condition, though, I'm telling you. I suffer from it.
Holy shit. I'm gonna tell my wife that. Oh my God.
Good.
All right, guys. I appreciate everyone joining. Josh Cheese in the chat. Thanks for coming by
For sure.
and hanging out. Anyone else that joined in, like, subscribe, do all the fun things. Cheese says my wife has that too.
See, I told you, bro. It's a real thing. I'm not alone.
Oh man, that's funny. All right, guys. You know the deal. Like, subscribe, do all the fun things. The more interaction we get on the channel, the more likely we are to be promoted by the YouTube algorithm. So we appreciate everyone that dropped by today. Rewatch the video, do whatever you got to do. Throw a like on there, subscribe. Again, we appreciate you all. Thank you so much for coming by, and we